Mr. Adongo MP Edema Bolgatanga Central. Na wakana hubiu. And they are not platform we so bisa Adongo asem. Sawa hijack joy news. Na Ura Adongo akasa. Yewia Prof Pokpin akansembi. Na yendin kan ko Ura Adongo so. Or say under the MPP, you see their hypocrisy under the MPP. Womu pompi 60 billion at the good system no. 60 billion since the good system no. Still see the neck crash here. And yes na microphone no woma bon and I say yes na adwuma no omuni no omum pese ombeyo. They have no idea about it. They omunim ni omuye. And say Unim catch in a mouth cassette in a muchi. Unim in a static camp on Uncle Kana movie with the Giashim. You have nothing, you have no idea about it. So, a more Pompey 60 billion the Gumu, thinking say, Ebema City Najinaso, and fat, or movie in the 17 Ghana. City $2. I buy way by dear no my sofa, Shabby a city da. One. We are Prof Pokpin HSA in 2 decades or finance minister or to start to force and that. Near to force and who finance minister why is I did that in 2 decades or my Ghana. Mama yending kind NT Adongo Embra.
Yesterday, my brother said that given the amount of intervention in the market,
yes,
you would have expected that the city will be trading around 8 cities. And I said, what? We pumped 60 billion of borrowed money, and the city went to 17%, 17 cities. Oh, you don't remember? We're doing 3 billion every year.
Yes, from the capital market.
And it didn't stop the city from sliding.
No.
And now,
no, Bank of Bradley.
Let me make my point. Let me explain something. So let me tell you.
Were they specifically for?
If 3 billion couldn't solve it, they are talking about 1.4. You see, there's a clear forex framework that is operated in this country. The forex that are generated by the economy. Ordinarily, those money should be going to the commercial banks to intermediate. Okay? So if you understand the framework, what they call intervention are clearly financial intermediation. Gold board buys gold from ordinary Ghanaians who go to mine. Shouldn't that money be going into the banks? We export cocoa produced by ordinary cocoa farmers. Shouldn't those monies be going to the banks to facilitate import of goods and services? We call that intermediation. But the framework says that, look, take all your flows, set aside government requirements, government forest requirements, including the energy sector bills. What you have now left, make sure that you take care of the accumulation of your reserves. And by the way, Ghana has exceeded its accumulation requirement under the IMF program. This year, we were supposed to accumulate an additional of about $840 million. As of last month, we were doing 1.2 billion, far ahead of the target. Okay, so the difference that is, and the IMF understand that that is not intervention, that is financial intermediation. So people ignorantly who don't understand the framework that is being used, even IMF initially thought that it was intervention until we explained to them that those monies that come in belong to where we have sent them back.
And what is intermediation?
It's intermediation.
And not intervention.
Yes, there is element of intervention when the market is imperfect.
Yes.
And there are constraints within the market. Then you can intervene. But I'm saying that a lot of those monies that they are calling intervention is financial intermediation. Forex intermediation.
Adongo or the economy fucking Sabapano. Maybe got you. They now your boy Ato Forson as finance minister. Now confused. A lot of them casting Komuribema Adongo. But it's fine. It's fine. Because Ato Forson is also doing well. But That is why Unkrofo be doing. But Anyam Banasa. But Ato Forson is also doing well. Sanity. But met my catcher say, Saudi Azika Dongo ne Baumia Jinawa. Baumi Azika Dongo be biti Baumia economics. Is a fact. Saudi Azika Dongo ene Baumia Jinawa. Azika Dongo entimin compete. Baumia entimin compete Azika Dongo. It's a fact. A fact. Baumia himself name. Nipo baye ozi ene economy na dia. Ye don't know digitalization. Ye kwa to about 2022. Uhu say obi ye kwa to about 2022. Uhu say somebody like Baumia eka economy asem. Dabi. Uhu bi. Baumia nka economy asem throughout ena omude sorry power oye campaign nyina na economy nka ho okoba bia ombo economy din okoba bia na economy enye part of the message. Baumia ema Ghana for hu say economy nye part of abanya cedi anase o ma Ghana for hu say economy sheda enye part of a buying plan. And now my who say economy ni ye dada into obedi president and our tuaso. Meanwhile, na punches woman. Meanwhile, na punches ye day. And walk yes ye pa big one. Na punches woman. Till Prof Pokpin, listen to him.
I will not hesitate to commend government in terms of the approach. And here, let me say this. Look, Alfred, for the first time in probably a couple of decades, that I've seen a minister of finance exercising absolute control over our expenditure framework, from ministries, department to state-owned enterprise. It's the first time.
Commitment authorization.
Yes, it's the first time. And sometimes I ask myself, how does he do all of this? And probably I can understand. I can understand because this is the minister you hardly see often in the media, going everywhere with the president.
True.
And the rest of it. That tells me either he is sleeping or he is working. But the evidence is that he is working. I will not hesitate to commend government in terms of the approach. And here, let me say this. Look, Alfred, for the first time in probably a couple of decades, that I've seen a minister of finance exercising absolute control over our expenditure framework, from ministries, department to state-owned enterprise. It's the first time.
Commitment authorization.
Yes, it's the first time. And sometimes I ask myself, how does he do all of this?
And na me kanu. Say umpe Ato Forson asema and yeah, to be honest, we are by four. I'm telling you, at this juncture, say umpe Ato Forson asema and now when in Gia Juma or ya no one, so applaud na and then we are by four. Yeah, because the evidence are there. Engineer Swan will say he is working. He is working. cedi is strong. Your taxes and so inflation will form. And the moment you see that the local currency is strong, inflation that single digit, then that finance minister is unprecedented. And that is what Ato is doing. To be can say, hey, Ato on Ato is forcing. Hey, Ato is forcing.